Hello.
Okay, I have to reload the game and everything. It's not strictly the update. It's been a thing that I've had intermittently with this headphone where just sometimes it will be like, "Hi, I'm going to stop working and turn all of your audio drivers off." And then you just have to restart the computer.
Huh,
I'm
funny.
not
Sometimes
sure.
my last headset did a thing where it turned it ended up hard shutting off my hard drive.
The what? The what? The what?
I mean, sometimes it cuts off access to one of my hard drives,
Huh?
but I don't know how it did that.
What's
Like
doing
it like
this?
my last headset,
Ah.
but I think it was it happened whenever I had a really bad electrical static discharge.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking it is. It's just sometimes because I shed, sometimes my hair gets in things, and when that happens, it causes a little hiccup, which I think can cause a little discharge. And when that discharge happens, um, makes the little audio driver go, rah, no you. And then it doesn't happen very often. I don't think it's affected 14 before.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know why. I'm sure that there's a I'm sure there's something configuration wise I could do to reset it. And I know that there's a way I could turn that all back on again without restarting my system, but I don't know it. And restarting, as evidenced by what has occurred here, it took 5 minutes for me to debug the issue and restart the computer and get back to we're live. Woo! So, it's not that big of a deal.
Nah.
So, I just wasn't expecting it, and now I'm all frazzled because I don't have emotional regulation. Wow. I have the emotional regulation of a fascist.
Oh no.
You know, those. Ow.
You
That's what I was
okay?
afraid. Meltdown. I hate that. Ow.
Uh,
Ooh. Not that bad. Not a severe concussion this time. Let's go. I'll be fine.
all right.
Anyway, if I ever abruptly stop my stream and I sound frazzled, it's because that's about to happen. I normally try and make sure that's not documented because it's so fucking embarrassing. Ow. Yes, that's right. I was one of those autistic people who had a helmet as a kid. It's not
Like
energy, it's a meltdown. It's just.
an actual helmet?
Yeah, you have, autistic kids who have to wear helmets because when they have meltdowns, they'll, start whamming into walls and shit. That
Yes,
was me.
that explains I'm tempted to just bang my head against the wall at times, but I never got a helmet.
Yeah, I didn't actually get a helmet. They just yelled at me, "Don't do that," and then it didn't help.
Nah.
Because yeah, it's not anger, it's not frustration. It's just literally an overstim type thing and a maladaptive response. And I don't know how to fix it. I know some shrinks will say, "Oh, you do this," but everyone I know who's done that still does it. They just don't do it where you can see it, and it's worse when they get out of there. There's ways you can delay it, but that just makes it worse.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, Cassie was in the restroom. If she's not in the restroom, she sees the signs of that coming often before I do and comes right over and goes, grab. and then I don't. Which is much more preferable. But that's okay. What's a little concussion between friends?
Oh boy.
Pop, pop, pop. The point is that to angle my fists so it looks like I'm punching Halabali in the head. What's a little concussion between friends?
Nano Lord?
Now, there's supposed to be a blue quest somewhere. Did you do the event, Halabali? Do you know where this is? I want to do that and then do the Alliance raid. Because we only have the one to do. And it'll give me time to recover from Ed before going back. It said something about Laminsa in the official announcement, and I was expecting it to be here, but I don't see it.
I don't know what is this a quest about a woman in like red and white armor?
Yeah.
I think I did that a few years ago. It might not be available if you already did it.
That's an event.
Hmm.
The events are like there, right? Like they rhyme, but they don't repeat.
Let me double check.
Because they like have one every year about this.
I think the quest start is in the Drowning Wench, but it only shows up if you haven't done it.
Really? I thought that they had it like every...
It's like a specific crossover event.
Yeah, I thought there was...
Remove-
I thought they had a new one every year. Well, shit, now I don't know what we're going to do until I can recover enough to do this, because I'm not going to be able... Cassie, could I ask for help? I think I'm likely to have another meltdown.
Please check your journal.
Please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Up, up, up. Bye, Naked Tank. Up, 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 up. Best girlfriend.
Oh. Who knew pizza is hot?
I have the best girlfriend. For chat, keep me from hurting myself as I have another meltdown. She is currently holding me and pinning my hands down against my side so that I can't, and she's so good. Thank you.
Oh yeah, there's an NPC with the seasonal event replay.
Oh. So it's like a
It won't
replay.
show up- Yeah, it's a replay, but like it doesn't. She's not marked, so you wouldn't like catch her if you're just looking for the quest marker.
Okay. I've calmed back down, so when Cassie's let me go, I can go take a look at her. Wah, ba, ba, ba,
That
ba.
could be never.
She let me go. Is it Rimumu?
Yep.
It's a replay. That's disappointing.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm not really interested in the events if they don't have rewards. They aren't that good.
Yeah, the armor's not even dyeable.
I swear, no one wants to work anymore.
No.
Yeah. So I need to share a horrible parentheses positive article that I read this morning instead of doing my roulettes like I was intending to.
Hmm?
So it's been making rounds amongst my internet friends, and a lot of them are like, "Oh, this article puts the cart before the horse." They don't say it that way because they're not from frickin' Nebraska, but they're basically putting that sentiment. It's a article called "The Unified Interracial Cuck Porn Theory of Conservative Thought."
What?
Hmm.
And it's an academic article. It's a long academic article analyzing the political ideologies of the contemporary right, which used to be the extreme far right when I was growing up, and their pornographic tastes and how they influence one another. It is presented porn forward in a effort to get people to actually read it, because, like, obviously, if you're going to say something like, "Oh, we're going to analyze the political ideologies of the far right and how they influence and are influenced by their pornographic tastes," people are going to go, "Snork me, boring." But if you're going to be like, "Let's talk about how all of the far right's ideology is interracial cuck porn," people go, "What the fuck are you on about? I have to read this." And it's very much what it says on the tin. It, like, have you two heard of the Queen of Spades image?
Queen of Spades?
Yeah.
I know the card, but I don't know the context of this.
Okay, goodness gracious, how much can I say on Twitch without getting into trouble? So, you are, I presume, aware of the existence of interracial porn and the cuckoldry fetish.
Yes, I am well aware of that.
And are you aware of the intersection thereof?
The intersection. Oh, okay. Yeah, that. Yes, I am aware of that.
Okay. So, basically, there are kind of there's three sort of weird, batshit crazy sort of ideological things that the far right is doing these days, you know? Like, step one is their racism. Step two is their misogyny. And step three is their transphobia. And in the middle is a subset of interracial cuckoldry porn called Black New World Order.
What?
And that is a particular type of fetish content in which white women are narratively portrayed as going out into the world, experimenting sexually with black or Hispanic individuals, and then going back to their boyfriends and force-femming them to remove the white from the gene pool.
What? How does that even work?
It's a... I've been aware of this because I grew up in, like, far-right circles. This has been, like, a fetish in those circles since when I was a kid. Like, I remember seeing physical paper magazines with this sort of crap in it. And then it, like, started getting popular and shared on, like, 4chan and stuff in the aughts. But basically, the way it kind of runs in a little circle is you get people who have anxieties because the world is not how it used to be, falling into groups that are motivated by conspiracy theories that are reflected in this pornography that gets them fed them into that pornography, which reinforces the conspiratorial worldview, which feeds them into the pornography, which reinforces the conspiratorial worldview, and around it goes. And that's like the first 4/5 of the article, is outlining that whole process and showing all of the existing sociological research evidence supporting that. And the circles it makes around my friends, I can tell that they kind of stopped reading halfway through, because if you put it in this way, it really does sound like it's putting the cart before the horse, because it's going, this porn makes this ideology. And anyone who's older, who's been in this, knows that there's another step before that, which the last part of the article brings out. And that is, back when we were kids, women still didn't really have rights. And back when our parents were kids, racial minorities still didn't really have rights. And back when we were young adults, trans people didn't really have rights. I mean, we sort of did, but it was all very down low, secretive, quiet, sneak it out the back door sort of rights. And as each of these groups has obtained rights, as racial minorities stopped being slaves and such, and started having, economic rights, rights to be professionals, etc., that makes poor whites feel anxious, because now they're seeing people that they think are lesser than them standing above them in society. As women stop being compelled into sexual slavery and domestic servitude, they go, wow, I can't get a girlfriend anymore, and they feel anxiety about that. And then as gay marriage becomes legalized and trans people are able to not have to hide and exist in the world, there's an anxiety about that, because basically everything that they falsely believe makes them superior goes away, right? And obviously, if they're superior, and every avenue on which they believe themselves to be superior is going away because they never were, that's bullshit, it has to be a conspiracy. And as anyone who has a sort of fetish of any sort knows, with a few exceptions of like bellies and feet and things like that, these fetishes are sort of manifestations of our abilities to cope with anxieties, right? So you start with the anxieties with the misogynistic and racist anxieties around women and minorities getting rights. That coalesces into the sort of fetishized pornographic thought, which then feeds back into those anxieties to create a narrative. And a narrative is the best way to spread an ideology.
Huh.
And that is the grand unified interracial cuck theory of contemporary right-wing politics. Basically, the entire right-wing system is about putting, in particular, white women back into their place as sexual property of white men, and the coping with the false belief that women's liberation is a conspiracy to turn them into sexual property of black men and transform white men into more white women for black men to fuck.
That's... Huh.
And see, I know Ura did not grow up in a far right-wing white household, so Ura probably doesn't have that sort of experience. I don't think Halabali, I don't think you did.
No. My parents are mostly center. The far right individuals ironically live in blue states.
Yep. And I grew up in a far-right household. And yeah, this is basically, like, you don't sit around the kitchen table and talk about that, but, like, yeah, no, this is basically what my older brothers and my dad think, only they phrase it as protecting women because somehow sexual and domestic servitude is protection. But yeah, if you ever wonder why they are like that this is a, good, yeah, this is a proximate cause. It has a more fundamental cause in the form of misogyny and the patriarchy, but yeah. There we go. I've spent 20 minutes ranting about interracial cuck porn, and now we can go do I've had a meltdown, I've ranted about interracial cuck porn, and now we can do the Alliance raid. And we've lost everyone, so I don't need to worry about anyone being here. Yay!
Yay!
Echoes of Vana'diel. Oh, still a little headache. Oh, goodness gracious, I just looked at my users in chat. There's a lot of users in chat who survived listening to... Hi, welcome.
Hello.
Oh, goodness gracious. So where did we leave off on this? It's we need to go to do we need to go to Shalawani?
I don't think so.
Or
No,
I think
we
it's
need to go
at.
to the barracks of
Yeah, that's right. It's Tuliolo.
Girl.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Leola.
So tough to remember where everything is, especially when you're mildly concussed. It's okay. I'll get better. I promise.
Oh, still in RP walk mode.
Actually, Cassie, could I ask for an ibuprofen? That'll help a lot.
Why am I wearing this nice dress when I'm going out to fight?
It's a good question. We should fix that. Rawr. There we go. That's a battle outfit. Ba, ba, ba. Oh Oh my gosh. Baba. Okay. Lance Guard. Welcome back. Happy to know the guard remains on high alert for any more echoes. Yay! As of now, there's been no reported sightings. Recently, we received a message from Kikwazana. He's finished conducting his tests with Prisha and requested an audience, but Kuljaja has already left to meet him. I can only assume you wish to be present to hear the results, so I suggest you make your way to the outskirts at once. There's a teleport offer. Yay! Okay. There it is. Rawr. Ah! I went right by. Prisha, how are you? Still a lot I'd like to see, both in and out of the dome, but first I've got to know what Kikwazana's found out. Yay! A cool Jaja? I thought you might come, but you're just in time to hear what Kikwazana's learned. Okay, yeah. Talk to Kikwazana. Alxal! What about you? Alshal. Oh, Kikwazana was the most hospitable host during our time in Solution 9. The dining establishments he took us to were unusual, but the meals were surprisingly delicious. Woohoo! What's up? Kikwazana? Thank you all for coming. So what have you learned? After a thorough examination of Prisha and Alshal, we discovered that... Tell me. Spit it out already. You've made your point that we're not really living. How bad could it be? As you say, you're indeed artificial life forms possessed of an electrope core. Were said cores to be damaged, it would be increasingly difficult to maintain your form until eventually you dissipate. This you already know. And what's the present state of said cores? Not good, probably. While Alshal's core shows sign of wear, there's no significant damage. I don't expect it will break apart anytime soon. Prisha's core, on the other hand, is, well, to be blunt, it's a wonder you haven't already blinked out of existence. Oh no! We used all the electrope tricks we had to mend the worst of the cracks. But it has been mended, yes? Her core should hold together, so long as she remains out of harm's way. Another strong shock to the body is all it would take for it to fall to pieces. I'll be fine, I won't overdo it. Wouldn't want to miss all the adventuring we still have left to do, right? Yeah, that's the spirit. What's the point of living if you aren't living, you know? Couldn't imagine going on without you. We're all comrades born of memories from the same home, after all. Even if those I can recall are few and far between. Alright, you're so quick to share what you do recall, it's easy to overlook how much you've forgotten. Wah wah wah. Yes, Bakul Jaja is right here. Yay! Oh no! We don't like that sound. What is it? There's been an attack in Mamuk. Strange creatures the Lance Guard are unable to identify. An attack? Echoes in all likelihood. We need to go! Save FF-14 from the invasion by FF-11. The sentries there will need reinforcements. Let's hurry. Rah! Teleport to Mamuk. I love saving money. Let's go. Let's next it. There's mermaids. A cool Jaja. Ah, and you brought the others with you. You've all done well to hold this line. Snaky fishy girls. Ananta here? That's right, they're like Alamegan, Ananta. So you've seen this manner of creature before? Not here in Tyrol, surely. But how or why would they find their way here? Echoes! Echoes. So that other world is home to these Ananta as well. I remember these fiends. In Vana'diel we call them Labii. Their cunning is matched only by their ferocity. Here they worship a really big titty white girl goddess who will squeeze you to your tits, and if you don't gather enough of her power before she does that, she'll go kaboom and you'll die. And my bestie won't play FF14 because they named that white girl Lakshmi. And anytime that 14's Lakshmi comes up, she's like, Lakshmi's the boundless sky, Lakshmi is blue, rawr. Reminder to be careful stealing and repurposing real-world mythological and religious figures for your fiction. There will be people for whom they are actually important and significant. Rawr. Situation's more complicated than that, I'm afraid. Allow me to explain. They've seized the outer towns. The banana fields are under their control. We were standing guard when an army of these creatures appeared as if out of nowhere, surrounding us in an instant. The numbers were beyond count. Had they pressed their attack further, they could have been overpowered and besieged Mamuk. As all hope seemed lost, the strange mage arrived, barely a child, judging by her size, and felled the army with a single spell. Then she vanished before we could so much as ask her name or offer thanks. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were describing Kryl. But are her magics that destructive? We also retrieved this letter from the enemy's remains. Dearest champions, it is with great pleasure I inform you a vessel for the king has at last been chosen. To that end, I've set forth this celebratory military procession. I hope it proves to your liking. You are hereby invited to return to Juneau for the coming coronation ceremony. Invited? As if he wasn't planning to release more echoes should we refuse. There are continued skirmishes to the south as we speak, but I fear it's simply a battle of attrition. Well, I'd love to be the one who gives Cyril Jaw sound thrashing. My place is with the Lance Guard. You seem to have a knack for passing out information. Your job will be to outline the current situation to the soldiers when they return. Right then, let's go kick Cyril Jaw's scaly ass. Not you, Prisha. You need to stay back. If you take a hit, you'll die. Don't forget what Quizana said. If it looks things are taking a turn for the worst, get out of there. Prisha's gonna die. I see the death flags hanging on her 1,000,000 strong. Epst. Away! Yay. And see, I said I was going to be fine. All that's left is a mild headache. There's a fast travel NPC by the Aetherite. Thank you for the reminder. I would have flown all the way there. Ah. If I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. Hey, fast travel NPC. Is it you, Teralja? To Juno! Into Juno we go.
Yay.
Yay. Look, another one of those portals. Maybe he decided to cut to the chase and go straight to the fighting. Perhaps, but Cyril just struck me as the sort who enjoyed hearing himself talk. And so he does. So, someone did force their way in. I assumed you lot had simply grown impatient. Thieves, then? No, such feats beyond the petty bandits wandering Yakdel. I suppose it doesn't matter in the end. Whoever they are, their fate was sealed the moment they set foot within my domain. Enough with all the prattling. You're clearly no match for Gobo, so why not just turn yourself into the Land's Guard? Did you not read my letter? I found a vessel worthy of our one true king. He who first incited conflict in the lands of Vana'diel. This adventurer has no chance against such a primordial being. That makes me think of Ultima 2. When they spend a lot of time hyping up the ancient Ultima weapon. And then you get it, and it's shit. And the Ultima spell, which is also kind of shit. Because they're just old, and the world has moved on. It's actually due to a bug. It's actually due to a code bug, but like people actually thought it was on purpose for a while.
No.
But and so they like codified it in the remake. And then you can actually re-staff your people to make the spell good, but you have to not be a magic user. Your magic user has to have like every weapon skill, and then it like does massive damage. I forget all the details because I don't know. It's Final Fantasy II. I don't want to play that fucking game. I hope I said Final Fantasy II at the start, not Ultima 2. I hope I didn't get those mixed up, because Ultima 2 is a very different game involving time travel and the jilted, or not jilted, but the teenage lover / widow of the villain of the first game whom you killed, fucking over Earth to get revenge. And you save it with the power of communist spaceships.
Okay, but I was thinking like something like what he described in Ultima does sound like something that could happen in Ultima 2.
Yeah, it does
I don't
sound...
really know my Ultima lore.
Yeah, Ultima's lore is a little bullshit. It was not a coherent world, and they tried to cobble it together. But anyway, the point is, older does not make better, Cyril Jaw. Rar. Very good. Finally, we'll have the power we need to rule. The rule of Vana'diel, yes. We have need of subjects in the... But have we need of subjects in this world? Should we simply slaughter them all? As long as we draw breath, you will not bring harm to this world, or any other. Yeah, I thought you might say as much. I'd expect nothing less from a man who's... Perhaps that's better left unsaid. What are you hiding? What have you learned of who I am? As for you, Gobo, never fear. When my echoes have finished with these appetizers, I've no doubt they'll take their time on the main dish. You're right, I am a dish. Thank you for recognizing it. So let's not waste any more time. To commemorate this auspicious occasion and the coming of our king, a veritable feast of powerful foes awaits. I hope you'll survive long enough to grovel at the feet of our new ruler. That bastard. Didn't even acknowledge I was here. Next time I see him, I'll make sure he never forgets this face. Or my fists. I'll be doing no such thing, or have you already forgotten Kikwazana's warning? Leave the fight to us, please. Fine. But don't you go do anything reckless, you hear me?
Nope. There it is.
Windurst! Up for the 12 millionth time this week with Olivali. Yay.
Only third.
The 3rd million. Okay, we need to not do that. We need to go party finder. Alliance, Windurst. Let's be Alliance B for a change of pace. Let's all die together. Hearts. Okay. Yay, Windurst.
Yay.
Yay. What the hell are you? What are you? Why is there a quest over here?
That's the...
More quests. More... I see, okay.
Yeah.
And then... token exchange. You got this on a roulette? Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Okay, we have first movement scores. Second movement scores. And I imagine third movement... No, seasonal.
Dang. All I've been getting is Crystal Tower on roulette.
Yeah, that's what I've been getting mostly.
I'd even take the Sky Pirates at this point.
You've gotten one music scroll. That's so sad.
And none of the other good stuff, which I won't disclose until we get to it.
Which one of these sounds good? I don't know anything about 14. So let's go Despair.
I don't know the songs by name. I have about half of them.
And I'll get the battle theme.
If I get one, I get one. If I don't, I don't.
And we have Wilhelmina. So, adventurer plate check. Good job. She has one. Not gonna lie, I got a little jump scare. Looks like one of my IRL fees.
Eh,
I was just like, wow, Ida, I didn't know you played 14. I'm pretty sure Ida does not play 14.
That reminded me of the one merchant guy we all hate. What's his name? Face punchable. I don't know.
Oh, fucking Hancock.
Yes. Yes, him.
There's a variant dungeon where I have to accompany him.
Oof. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, no apologies. There's no obligations. I'm just looking for this new songs I got. Someone welcome Snow Raven while I'm hunting. Wait. They're not there because I haven't done this yet. With all respect to your Canadianness, no apologies, Raw. So despair.
Okay, so this is built into the app itself.
Rawr. Listen to the... I like this. This song. Is it audible? Should be.
Mm-hmm.
I picked the right one. This is good. Snow Raven, hiding the face. Beautiful. Visit house and enjoy the tour. Shiro, Ward 3, Plot 24. Which world? Kraken. I don't want to world travel, so... This is actually good. Who would have thought that I'd love despair?
You like pears?
I do like bears.
I like these pears.
I like despair of... And then the sniper shot goes off before I finish the sentence. Tits. Despair of tits. Gosh. It's very modest, but I do love our house. I was thinking the other day that it would be fun to, like, revamp it. But also, I get in here and I'm just like, yeah. The only thing I miss is the globe. I should maybe put the globe back. What do you think? Do you think we should put the globe back?
Maybe.
I totally didn't notice. If I had eyes, I'd be dangerous.
Funny, I love it. Hey, it's Sazanami! High five, Arrow Ace, Arrow Ace Pride. Woo. Today's the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. It really is. It's Sazanami! I'm not going to say the intrusive thoughts will win because they won't. That's not what intrusive thoughts are. Well, we're all glad you exist. Even if you're Canadian. It could be worse. You could be American.
Hmm.
No one will ever see me. I'm invisible.
Cake.
Nothing but a cake topper.
Where did Goppo go? Did she become cake?
Impossible.
Aha, and the murder. Right out the cake. Haha, they fell for my trap. Fate. Lost. Ready to save us from the Black Death. With the mask that has the nice smelling herbs. And Zack. The ultimate shame. Level 100. No adventurer plate. That reminds me, I'm out of food. I should probably see if we have any food floating around. We still have some pizza. Is pizza good enough for this?
It's better than nothing. I really should start crafting some kind of level 100 food for Dawn Trail things.
You want me to just yoink those, sell them, and then you toss me some food?
Let me see if I have any that's not my good raid food.
Hey, I don't mind eating your good raid food.
Stuff is expensive.
Fair. I should probably start doing my announcements. I didn't even advertise anywhere.
Probably.
I put something out in one of the one of the link shells.
Nope, that's not how that works.
Yeah, and I have the other one, so I'll go.
Frequent
This one.
flyers. That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking of.
You in Frequent Flyers 2, it looks like, is where you put it. I'm also in Frequent Flyers 1. There we go. Haha, Tria, you fell for my trap. My dastardly plan. Look at this gorgeous Kibity, who is properly licensed.
That's really good.
That's a really good adventure flight. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go back in there.
Unfortunately, she works for Umbrella.
Don't worry about it. She's licensed. She's licensed. There's nothing to fear. Oh gosh. There's chat about Choco. We're gonna get Choco Taco? Hex yeah.
How do I screenshot on this device? Oh, that's not it.
And do not put that in Frequent Flyers 1. That goes to the Alliance. Ha. So yeah, even if I end up eating this, I'm not going to need like 119, so we'll sell some of it. Apparently, I sold something.
Okay, I'm gonna look this up real quick because I really want to save this, even though I was just playing with something.
There we go. What did I sell? Because that's 116,000 gills sitting there. Never punished. So the other day, I saw that like there was a bunch of chimerical felt on the market for significantly less than kind of what it sells for. I'm like, if it's marked at this level and nothing's below it, it seems to sell there. So I bought all of it and relisted it at that level. And less than half a week later, it sold for 116,000. I think I spent 85,000 to buy it all. So, you know, solid $40,000 of income off of that. And did you sell anything? No. I have no idea if there's a Shiva katana, but if you're gonna tell me that you were wondering about which cool katana to bring, I'm gonna recommend the coolest one. You know what? I should consider making a glam for this. I was also thinking of just doing this, though. Yeah, I haven't finished getting my bygone brass gear, so I'm gonna keep restraining myself from making new glams. Oh no. Archvid. Listen to Umbrella Corp. Get the Archvid. Snow Raven. Savoya. Let's check Savoya. I don't think I've actually looked at Savoya yet because I was marketing. Wah. Hi. Pretty girl.
Uh-oh.
Ah, we're gonna have a problem with frequent flyers. They've got that tea going.
Ooh. Yeah.
Can't compete with tea. Nina and Scarlet. Woohoo! And Alicia. There's so much of everyone. There's a Scarlet. There's a Tina. With a tall hat and a little thing. It looks like a Lalafell that isn't. There's a Piebi. With a butterfly. And the Alicia. Two hearts resonate, weaving a sound lost to legend. It is so sad that the sound is lost. I would love to hear it. Alas, it has been lost to legend. And Beau Lionette. Is this a Critical Role reference? I feel like that's a Critical Role reference. $17 out of 24. We are in need of tanks and healers, and Yanasa, Chrissy, welcome. Yay, an augmented Aishide weapon. I will bring my trusty, as always. Vroom. So close to not getting anything this week. Yanasa Sag. Aw, don't be Sag. Ich habe einen Frosch im Hals. So true. Baobei. God damn it, my Chinese. I've forgotten how to read it. I was never good at it anyway. There's so many symbols. So 4 slots. If anyone wants to hop on, if anyone wants to data center travel over here, rawr. I saw you in chat. Dee. I saw you. You can't hide. Or rather, I saw you in my user count that I had open because I forgot to close it last time when I checked to see if I had enough people to be worth raiding out with. Because there's nothing more embarrassing than raiding out with one brick hunk. I don't know what to say about that other than... Oh gosh, it is Brick! We know Brick! We know Brick! We know Brick! Oh my gosh. I'm like, I know that name, and it is... It's the guy with the thing of the holy body. Even if they're not, even if they don't become friends, it's nice to see names I know. I'm like, it's Brick. Furious Technique. We know Furious Technique. There's Sato. And Dusk Jaeger. Too late now. I need to throw the adventure plate at Dusk. Take a look. And Furious. We love Furious. Yay, a nice leisurely walk. I will not PGM to 100 because that will blow my ears out. But allegedly it's good. Is everyone here except Ura? Everyone's here except Ura. Ura, it's all on you. Gosh, how dare. I promise to eat all the AoEs. If I eat them, then they can't hurt anyone. That's how it works, right? Exactly. Scarlet understands. It's not screwing up the mechanics. It's not being slow to read the fight because we're going in blind. It's greeting. The only life that matters is the last one part. Yeah. The only life that matters is the last one. Everyone before that is leading up in your way along your route to moksha. And then in your last life you achieve moksha, so that's the only one that matters. Rah. I do try to keep my deaths down to at most like 2 per boss, but I don't think it's reasonable to be deathless if I'm going into something like this blind. Lore naps are important, but remember you can't breed if you're napping. Shaoli being like, we're gonna charge you 100k after the first death.
Oh no.
Oh no. Put it on my tab. I swear I'm good for it. The joke is actually that I've never not paid one of my tabs. I think the one time I didn't pay my tab, I just got really drunk and wandered out the back door. When I came in the next time, the gal working the bar said, "You didn't pay your tab," and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And I paid my tab. Yeah, you don't want my topics.
I'm back.
You don't want my topics. Ready check. Mark 2, now that Ura's back. Poetics. Tomestones. Okay, it looks like we're ready. There is no mine, just Windurst. Onward. To the third walk. You walk on feet. Ooh. That's cute. It's comfy. I like that. Okay. When the 11 free trial comes out and I try it again, I'll start in this area, 'cause I love your laugh. Oh my fucking god.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I need to save this, but I can't screenshot for some reason.
Okay. So that you can anticipate the roll, that laugh is an emote.
I
Oh,
need
we are
it.
going to be-
I need it.
We're gonna be.
それ以上一体どんな斬首を
Good
作り出した
luck.
I will get it, or I will murder the world. I will get it, or I will drag you all immediately back
あれ
here.
は星の大樹ウィンダス石の句を模倣したのか
Oh, we're doing this right away?
シャントット博士
It's Shantotto.
Shantotto!
今度の相手は手応えがありそうですわ。
Oh.
問答無用でかかっていらっしゃい。
Oh no, he
シャントッ
rhymed.
ト博士年頭の黒い悪魔とも称される黒魔導士サレージャめとんでもない斬首を作り上げたな
Triple K. Wow, that hurt.
魔法の真珠見せて差し上げますわ。
Oh,
下書きがないのならぶつおとなしくしてもらいますわ。
okay, it was like that. Okay.
I have sound effects too loud.
Ley line.
周囲に気をつける
That's a lot of ley lines.
博士の相手では死を避けられない癒してよ回復魔法を頼む
Well, I did not run fast enough there.
I somehow still aggro again.
さあ
How?
火力を上げますわよ。
何をするつもりだ博士
Oh, I love this. Oh my god.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
手加減できませんの。 私打ち切れましたわ。よござんす。
That was beautiful.
Oh.
Is it bad that I think I'm falling in love with this gal?
You should. Yeah.
Did it feel bad or?
シャントット博士みんな大事ないか
I had to turn down my headphones, so I can't hear
見
you.
られません
So-
ことよ。
need to get over here.
無駄な抵抗はおやめなさ
That
い
was
な。
not far enough.
I was still in there.
おいたが過ぎますわね。
Ooh, let's do it again. But with more of them.
Okay, she's doing the fire. Wait, there was another one?
Ah, there was another one.
的には少し難しすぎたようですわね。
Stop right that leg, man.
まだだ。諦めはしない。倒れた仲間を蘇生してくれ。
命の灯火を消して差し上げますわ。
Oh, I see. Oh, she's gone.
魔法人形だと。
I am
魔法人形が壊されるだなんて。
proving a
That
mag-
wasn't even her.
あなたのこと覚えておいて差し上げますわ。
That was a doll acting in her place.
I have
この町は
freaking. Oh my gosh.
アトルガン公国の残滓だというのか。
So, in other words, she's a badass, adorkable, and brilliant? Yes, please. The Ballerin
She can
defense
be
line.
found
We're here.
in
Uh-huh.
Final Fantasy XI.
間もなくここは戦場となる。襲撃に備えるんだ。
I am an expert at wasting in shrouds.
And I am an expert in doubling my socket tonight.
Yowie, yowie. Hank, if you would be so kind.
Look at this deck thing from
I'm not used to being assaulted by that many boots.
I have not heard that term used since Submarine the Warriors book. No, the other left. You're right.
If I had a faster reaction time. Gosh darn it, did I just... If only I hadn't given myself a concussion earlier, we would have maybe dodged one of those. Oh, leather-bound memo. Probably should have looked at that. Oh well. Rawr,
Why does
another
that look
memo.
familiar? Alexander!
Yo, we're doing tea now.
Stole your joke.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about this again.
There we go. Somehow didn't get hit.
アトルガンの神識と言うべきか。聖なる信仰をしのぐとは。さすがは異界の冒険者たちだ。
Nothing can stop me, let alone a robot I've already killed. Yeah.
蘇生魔法を頼む。
Well,
Again?
勝者がいる。イヤステは力を貸してくれ。
I saw that coming. Aha. Ooh.
Questionable.
Beautiful. アレキサンダーの堅牢な守護を打ち破ってみせた。踊らずにこの先も注意して進もう。
That was beautiful. I love that. Oh my god. That was
石材で覆われたこの異様な空間。
that was such a
ルメとの差のか。
good
なら
fight.
ばこの先には。
Yeah, I was like on. I had to be quick on my feet.
Yeah, but also everything was clearly telegraphed. Like you couldn't just sit on your laurels, but also there wasn't any like gotcha moments.
Yeah.
Guess we have to protect a wall, and these are priority. Okay.
Okay.
That was quick.
いかにソレージャが作り
Yeah, that
上
was
げた斬
pretty
新
fine.
な強敵でも私には彼らを打ち破った記憶がある
Yeah!
次
Onward!
の選定相手はバナディールの女神かサレージャめまさか神まで引っ張り出してくる
From
とは
Mafia!
Oh, that sounds like super personal.
人間の根源である原初の神が相手だ持てる力の全てを持って戦うぞなんだうつろなる闇が流れ込んでいるのか 私の心の闇が増幅していくこれはバラディールの人々が抱える心の闇うつろなる闇で満たされた領域かだが負けるものか探しお前自身暁の女神よどうか私の胸に再びの輝きを
Oh, we did it!
信頼を知った今さら心の闇に飲まれるものかうつろなる闇が取り込んでいるのか今度こそが永劫の別れだこれは私が知るオーガンではないおそらくサレージの記憶を解放されたのだ
Trusted the wrong person.
Nakamaが倒された誰か 蘇生魔法を頼む。
I should not have dodged that one. Ooh.
その闇に飲まれないよう注意してくれ。
Danger. Oh, you good.
Ah. That's okay. Sometimes you see your death coming a mile away. That is the definition of an attack where I can see what's coming and then can't dodge it. I was going to be faster at telling when that's coming. Oh well, I think I haven't done too terribly badly for being blind.
Did you know that on the first week of this raid's existence, the floor was much more transparent?
Oh, I wish they hadn't changed that. I imagine that was a nightmare and people were falling off left and right.
I understand why they changed it, but it was definitely cooler when it was a almost invisible floor.
Oh, is that
Shinryu
Yes.
Paradox. Dead made flesh. We found out what Umbrella Corp's doing. Doing here. Prisha, no! Don't be a
細
fool.
かいことは後回しだ。さっさとこいつをぶっ倒しちまおうぜ。
Prisha, no.
なーに。
Well, she wouldn't be an adventurer if she did like danger.
大丈夫だ。
That's true. This is a suicidal profession.
そうだったのだな。やっとわかったよ。私のことが。
Are you the player character?
奴を倒し、サレージの陰謀を終わらせることができたら、もう一度冒険の旅に出かけよう。
Yeah, let's go, generic FF11 protagonist.
Like he's talking about like all these bosses, like he's personally faced off against them, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I think that's the intention. I think he's supposed to be like that.
Nope.
can only get one piece of gear per week, and I already got one. Rip.
Oh, I didn't know that restriction was there.
Oh well. I
At least
see
I
a
got
hole
boots.
in the floor.
I think I got boots. I got boots.
What did I get? Got some
Oh,
pants I
there's an
can't
arena
even
below
use. If I'd known about the
異
restriction, I
な
would
る
have
バ
paid
ナディール
attention,
を
but
滅
it's
ぼした
fine.
神のごとき竜それじゃねこんな存在まで
Oh,
Found out what the floor hole in the ground's
ま
for.
るで人が畏怖する象徴の塊だぜ。神竜とでも言った方がしっくりくるかもな。
kick him in the nuts. Oh, okay, I see.
To んでもねえ野郎だぜ。オガのプレシアよりヤバいやつがいるなんてな。
神竜とは復活した狼の慣れの果ての姿だ今の君にはそのことを知る由もないだろう
I have not been keeping my everything up like I should.
やはり神竜の青木だ一筋縄ではそれでも私は負けるわけにはいかない
みんな頑張れよ。ここが正念場だ。
Okay, yeah, that looks like a bad. Wait, what?
あれはサレージャの作りし王の器まさか先手
Cyril
が
Jaw. Oh no! Is this a door boss?
No.
おい、取り込んじまったぞ。
If I had a buck for every time one of my opponents put their soul inside of Shinryu, I'd have like $2, maybe $3.
Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it keeps happening like this.
I love Head of Reason Shinryu. It is so adorable.
That's not what I had in mind when I thought it was like this. Might.
皆の力を貸してくれ
I
ろ
Oh,
倒
shall.
れてはいられないさ。私たちの冒険はまだ道の途中なのだからな。
Nope, not yet.
仲間が倒されちまったのか。誰か手を貸してやってくれ。
I was hoping I'd be able to out-heal it, but I
こ
did
れが一
not.
体の冒険者が持つ力か。
Oh, dang. Yes, our alliance is down.
Alliance B is down. It's okay, there's not much left. Healers are up. Solo's got me.
He's gonna stab me.
Big swipe.
Up. Nope, I'm dead. I'm sorry. I accidentally opened the menus, and it got in my way.
Well, this is what I get for trying to help the team. If I hadn't, both of the times in Spite I've died, it's because I stood in a stack marker.
Oh dear.
Yay!
Fine, though.
Now I get the laugh emote, or we run right back in again.
Minion.
Oh,
Ooh. I could get the minion.
Rawr.
I can't get the gear pieces. Sad. Need.
Huh. That's awfully quiet for a victory complete.
Need. Come on. Darn. Emote's not mine today.
Okay. Emotes. 67, maybe. Honestly, I don't care about the cards, so I'll pass them. I want
Oh,
music.
dang it.
Gimme! Dang it.
Gogo's getting the minion.
Kind of sad that I got the thing earlier, because I kind of want that chess piece. Let's cute. Got something? Fine, I'll accept a minion. Wah.
No depots?
You have to turn around and run it back again. I didn't
No.
get the emotes. Everyone's leaving the party. I have to run it back again. Emotes. Okay, story, then we run it back again. I'm serious, I want that emote.
Oh no.
That is my laugh. Okay, it's not quite that, because, but yeah. We're supposed to be here. What, and miss out on all the fun? My gut told me something was wrong, so I leapt through the portal. Next thing I know, I found you on the ground and a giant dragon looming over our heads. I know I'm pushing my luck, but I'm glad I was able to help. Indeed you did. In fact, I dare say your presence is what turned the tide in our favor. Yay, it's teamwork. Surreal Jaw, you loser. King, no. How could this happen? You are the perfect vessel, the power of a god at your command. And what do?
We slay primals.
Rise up, kill god, let's go. It was perfect. Why did their corpses not lay at my feet? I need a new vessel, a stronger vessel. You only came to be when Promethea, the Twilight God, sought ever greater power. Slew their world's greatest champion, brought ruin to the world. To find a stronger vessel will be no easy feat. Well, what the hell are you talking about? Promethea didn't slay anyone. Quite the opposite, in fact. I was there. The victory over Promethea alongside your adventurer companion was but one of countless possibilities. Like Shinryu, the death of the Vana'diel's twin. How can you be so certain? The battle against Shinryu, seeing you there, it all came back to me. Both memories of a world where heroes prevailed over Promethea, and another where you alone survived an encounter with Shinryu. Preposterous, I know, yet it all makes sense. I remember who I am, what I am. The memories that echo within the rift between worlds, from past and future alike, from adventurers of our world and those not our own, somehow intertwine and coalesce with the man who stands before you. You are the embodiment of the FF11 protag. Okay. I mean, you share the memories of my friend, too. Well, that explains how you remember so much about me. We're not to be ignored. Cyril, back quickly. I need healing. Before it's too late, I need more. So, do we perp walk Surreal Jaw out of here? Nice. It's vanishing. Oh no, how will we rearn it back to get the emote if it vanishes?
Well, if there's many possibilities left, we can just hop into one of those until we find one.
Looks like we're back in Juno. No. It can't end like this. I won't let it. I need only return to the Walk of Echoes to find another world, another champion worthy of my cause. Where do you think you're going? You're finished, Sir Elja. Oh no.
He got away.
you. Again. Everyone left. Okay, well, then I guess maybe we finish the quests and then run it back, maybe, if energy exists. Surrealja may have gotten away, but he clearly has grown desperate. Best we hurry back to Pakul Jaja, consider how best to track the fiend down before he has time to recover. We'll get a bunch of orchestrion rolls and a framer's kit. Let's return to Mamuk for now. Someone in the Lance Guard spotted Surrealja as he fled. Maybe? We'll activate Prisha after everything. That way, if Prisha perishes, we can go no, and then we can create the wind-up doll and sit there and be sad.
Okay. Did I get any triple triad cards? No, did not.
Where the hell did Surrealja disappear to? I am already appraised, the Landsguard, of what we discovered. Yay! So you don't need my feedback. Glad to see you returned in one piece, Gobo. We heard from Alashal. All Sir Surrealja's schemes beyond the rift have been thwarted then. That's well. We've routed the last of the echoes on this side of things. Thanks in large part to Pakul Jaja. However, we recently lost contact with one of our scouts shortly after they reported sighting Surrealja somewhere near the Grok Desert. Pakul Jaja is heading there now. We'll put our minds at ease if you were to accompany him. Of course! Sounds as if he's not far from the portal to Juno. We should hurry. Teleporta is not quite as useful when you meet the Landsguard all the way out of town and then you come back here and Thorolja is here. Why would the AR give crystal paste? I'm confused. I don't know what crystal paste is. Yeah, it's very MMO of them. They're dead. Surrealja, he took us unawares. He managed to stand our ground, but he forced his way into the Sky Deep. Pakul Jaja arrived moments ago and immediately set off in pursuit after our report. I hope he can handle that slippery snake. If anyone would be fined, it's him. That said, Surrealja does not want to give up without a fight. I had a moment to lose. Ah, the paste mines, okay. It's a relic step for the pasta mines. Perhaps I make for the Mist Continent. Now, it would be all too easy for them to track me there. I have no choice but to return to the rift.
Oh, is he gonna end up in the void or something?
It's over, Surrealja. By the authority of the Landsguard, I'm taking you into custody. Oh no. ACAB must include Pakul Jaja. Already they're upon me. I beg you wait, my king. Your king? If Tuliol is to return to its former glory, the Mamulja require a worthy leader to unite them. There remain none more worthy than you, the elevated chosen. That's the wrong choice, Surreal. Indeed, I've no doubt your father too longs to see you take your rightful place upon the throne. So come, Bakul Jaja, come with me to...
So you would tempt the lapdog with not a bone but a crown. I don't expect your bravado to give way so easily, Sir Ilja.
You won't be gloating for long. What fortuitous timing, you three. Please, will you not convince our dear Bakul Jaja to stay his blade? After everything you've done to sully the memories of our home for your twisted ends, you expect us to help you? I wish to make amends, yes, amends for my transgressions. You were cursed as a child to never age, is it not so? Being made from memories as you are would be a simple matter to restore the flow of time to you. I'm just fine the way I am, thank you very much. And since you admit you've done wrong, we should discuss punishment. Maybe a knuckle sandwich or two. I can return you home to Vana'diel. Perish in a world to which one bears no ties is ill-befitting adventurers of your caliber. Would you not agree? Let me send you back where you belong. There's no denying I long to see our home. I also long to see our friend here bring you to justice. Without me, you'll be stranded. You'd forsake your only means of returning home for this brute you've but recently met.
Oh, it matters not when we met, nor whether he means to repay any kindness shown him.
He's our friend. We don't need any more reason than that. Fools, all of you. Such childish naivete is why you could never be king. And why you will inevitably play into the hands of Alexandria's queen. Trust is how you find yourself a tool, cast aside like so much rubbish. I will be a tool no longer. If you throw your lot in with other refuse, it'd be my pleasure to mark this your grave. You'll die here, mourning the world you never set eyes upon again. Damn, I wish I had gun. Let's go, Sonic Kick. Hi, Reaper brought her scythe. You have the strength enough to stand on your own, so why? Because the Alliance raid is more fun when there's 23 other people and everyone's dying together. Oh yeah, that's even an option. It's more fun this way. Our time together has been pretty fun, hasn't it? Wouldn't have it any other way. Everyone's arguing and Meryl just walks in and shoots a guy. That sounds great. Hi, Lime. Oh, Lime, you're the one who told me Crystal Paste was a relic step. I thought that was Halabali because I wasn't paying close attention to chat, and you and Halabali have very similar colors in the chat. I'll never understand such folly. Live long enough and maybe you'll find someone to thaw that icy heart of yours. After you've atoned for your crimes, of course. So, do we all agree that until the story says otherwise, Gobo just kind of shrugged, unhooked her scythe, and beheaded him here and there, and went, mea culpa. We couldn't bring him in alive, sorry.
Oh dear.
Thank you, but what will you do now?
What, you mean about getting home? That's fine, really. This place hasn't kind of grown on me. Oh, my dear Prisha. Oh, my dear Prisha, is remaining in this world truly your wish? I had a guess, and I couldn't do the voice. Shantotto? But how? Oh, mind we save the pleasantries for more tranquil space? I've grown tired of this unsightly decor here. I take it you're an ally, then. Very well, let us return to Mamuk. She's like a Lala, but smaller. If a Lala's a potato, she's like an onion. Hi, onion. Oh no, she's like the same size as the Lala. She's built differently. Heck. I need a reference Lalafell. Do I have a reference Lalafell anywhere in Mamuk? Could someone provide me a standard reference Lalafell? I want to know the size of a Shantotto compared to a standard reference Lalafell.
I'm trying to look. I thought I saw.
Oh, that music. These Vana'diel have shown me no hostility. How novel. Eastman versed in civility. Oh, but where is one who escorted us here? It's rare for their two-headed ilk to appear.
As head of their guard, he has simply gone to apprise them of what took place in the Skydeep Cenote. More importantly, Shantotto, might I ask?
Oh, silence! I hear the deafening screech of the wheels in your mind turning. That fret not, you shall have explanation for what you're currently yearning. To begin with, I'm sure you already know I hail from Vana'diel, the one and only Shantotto. And it was you two who bested this magic doll. Rather amusing and unexpected sight to see myself fall.
I thought it peculiar an echo would pit a decoy against us.
Echo. Interesting name for the creatures we felled. Much like you, born from the memories of our home as well. Are you not an echo? Are you real? A truth that anyone with eyes can plainly see. Well made, like my dolls, but no true article like me. So it really is you, Dox. Rather, a doll created by the real you, who now speaks through you. This is all a little confusing. Dox? Even here, I'm glad to see you're the same as ever, my dear. My cross-rift research was proceeding apace when I sensed a disturbance in that interplanar space. I was being watched. The nerve, the gall, his curiosity. I sent this, my magic doll, to end his life. To end his life. I love her. Oh my god. I love her. That is how you handle a little creepazoid. Yes. Oh my god. To find both Juno and Windhurst here was quite the surprise. Not one, but two faithful replicas. I couldn't believe my eyes. There was a half-made birth stock, shoddy work at best. The echo of a certain engineer could have built it with zest. His absence meant there was no guilt in lying the city to rest. Oh my god, I just noticed she rhymes. I love her.
Everything.
I love her.
Soon after we found you beset upon by more of these strange creatures. Not that they would prove more than a mere trifle for you, of course.
Oh, in that first instant we met, I knew right away you posed me no threat. And yet, the thrill of a good fight fills me with such delight. I could hardly resist trying to set you both alight. Mood, mood, mood. Very fair mood. As you might have guessed, Shantotto is wont to get a little carried away when the mood strikes her. In any case, you'll be happy to know that Cyril Jaw, the fiend responsible for preying on the memories of Vana'diel, has been apprehended. You needn't worry any more about more prying eyes in the midst of your work. When no trouble has passed, then my work here is through. This doll would return home, but what of you two? Both your 11 cores appear compromised, so it's hard to say how much longer you'll survive. That was a bad rhyme. I have to give that a D. I'm sorry, Shantotto. Survive and compromised? No. Both are cores. It would seem our battle with Shinryu took a heavy toll. If you wish to come along, you'll need only ask. Ensuring your safe passage is a simple enough task. The offer's appreciated, but I think I'd rather stay. There's a lot of adventuring I've left to do with Gobo. I would stay as well. I'll not deny the choice made with some reluctance. But if my time is short, I'd spend it here, on adventure with my friends. Yeah, rah. You know, I've heard rumor that they're making new content possibly for FF11. Crackpot theory. Where the course of the solstice is going to result in the end of FF14 and FF11 and the creation of a new fused, unified game that represents the lessons made of both and is a canonical extension of both games through a fusion of their worlds post-solstice.
Oh, dang it. We're going to get Final Fantasy 17, aren't we?
You heard it here first. That's what they're pointing towards with this.
I was actually thinking the other day, like, if the game got end of service before we completed the whole Solstice arc, it'll just be like the start of ARR again with, like, the meteorite and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the end of Legacy.
Oh my god. What if they're leading in to bringing FF11 canonically into FF14? Because I've heard rumors that they want to, like, close down FF11, but it has too many players. So what if they're working to bring that in some sort of fused game, and the canonical ending of Solstice Arc is us evacuating the reflections into the FF11 world? That would be cool. I have no basis other than my wild speculations and imagination.
I was thinking we use, like, a combination of, like, the key and Louis Sua's, like, time magic to, like, throw everyone into a future after, like, the solstice happens to save everyone.
Yeah. What if that future is Vana'diel? What if we're remembering the future? There's so many possibilities. We have no evidence, so our minds can run wild. And it's not like there's any restrictions on fiction. But yeah. I'm a little annoyed that they don't give me an option that rhymes. I want to make an option that rhymes. If you don't mind waiting, Vana'diel I'm anticipating. Aha, I can do it too. You mean find a way to Vana'diel? Well, that's a wonderful thought, but how in the world do you plan to make it over there? I'm the reincarnation of Aslam. I'll figure it out. I suppose I shouldn't put it past you to find a way.
Then it's settled. We'll save our adventuring for Vana'diel. With any luck, we'll have found a solution to our electro predicament by the time you arrive.
Before we go, could we see maybe just a little more of Tuliolo? It's only right we say our goodbyes, and I've plenty left to pester you about besides. Sure. Do you want to come, Shantotto?
Did I hear that right? You're looking to take a trip around Tuliolol? In that case, there's at least one place I'd like to take you along the way.
Nothing that contrasts with Vana'diel has been a real threat. So, noting the contrast with Vana'diel has been a real treat, so I'm coming along too, and that's that, my sweets. That's cheating, but I'll allow it.
Just as well. Something tells me I'd regret leaving you to your own devices.
Oh, that was the Mystic's voice. I
I suppose the dirigible landing's a good place any. When you're ready, we'll meet you there.
Yeah. Shantotto. I want a Shantotto. Blah, blah, blah. Oof. So much. Oh my gosh. I will never beat the weak to an Ojo-sama laugh allegations. Oh, the dirigible landing in Tuliolol.
Yep.
Well. Oh, you have tribes resembling moblins and trolls as well. What other kindred races live here, pray tell? I will say, though, Shantotto, you're a little problematic in your whole conception of races. Like, they're just people. You need to move past that with the allied societies. It's been like a big thing the last few years in this world, is getting past that perception and forging a lasting peace. It'd be nice to have one last taco before we go.
The suggestion of visiting Vana'diel was surprising, yet very like you.
Well, thank you.
Hope you haven't been waiting too long. Before I tend my own business, I'm sure there's a few places in particular you'd like to visit before returning home.
While you see to Al-Shal and Prisha, I will show Shantotto about the city. When everyone's finished, we can reconvene at XIV. No, Shantotto! I wanted to lead Shantotto.
If I didn't know better, I'd say Pakuljaja has grown it much more hospitable since we met. Shall we start by paying a visit to the Landsguard?
Oh, they've been a pretty big help, haven't they? Let's head to the Bright Plume Post. Being our last time and all, I'd like to take in the sights along the way. Okay, what route are we wanting to go? Looks like it's taking the main drag. Without a Shantotto, that is so sad. I was hoping that we'd get to have Shantotto say something sassy and rhyming about everything.
Well, at least I still have some good tea.
Well, the
I'm
Pelu
sorry.
over there in Irkapocha still have some interesting way of talking about money, don't they? I just want to go visit them just to hear them haggle. They all seem such shrewd salesfolk, too. Always finding just what I was looking for before I even asked. Bleeding mind readers, I tell ya. During our time in Kozamuka, the Moblins told me of the Potsworn and their practices to foster an environment for crafting in the greatest gold and metalwork in Tirol. Such disparate peoples working together to fashion is something you would never see in our world. It's perhaps what I'll miss most when we return home. Well, you can build the future you want. You don't have to. You don't have to be bound by what people have said before. And I should take this time to pick an outfit to show off to Shantotto. This one. Where's our next? Up there! I went the wrong way! This isn't the path. I was looking at my glams. I feel like I owe a great deal to the merchants in this market and the supplies they furnished me with for our adventures. One can never be too prepared, though. The Prisha would perhaps disagree, a look equal parts impressed and concerned on her face as she regards my bag full to bursting with potions. Old habits die hard, I suppose. I think that's them saying if you play FF11, make sure you get plenty of potions. Seeing the fresh produce at the stall over there puts me in mind of all the amazing food we had here in Tirol. Alpaca steaks, Shibruk Babil, the mate tea cookies. Oh, what I wouldn't give for more cookies. And the Alexandrians were no slouch of their cooking either, though I wasn't expecting cultivated meats. So many tasty foods I haven't had time to eat. So many desserts. Well, we'll just have to bring desserts to them. It's so true. Food is so good. Sonora!
Hello. Goodbye.
Oh, round and around we fly. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hey, it's Triamai! Hi. We were just in an alliance raid with that person. I recognize them.
Still need to finish those role quests.
Gosh, there's so many role quests to do. Before I forget, I meant to ask you about those talking catfish. Are they also considered one of the tribes of people here? Whenever I see them, I instinctively want to protect them and their adorable little faces. Really? Every time I see a Namatu, I want to punch them repeatedly in their scammer faces. Are they not so violent? I would be sorely tempted to take one back home with us. We're talking about the same creatures. The other day I was talking to someone in the outskirts who was torn about going home to Tuliolal. There being that 33 time year gap and everything. I know what it's like to lose time, which is why I told them they should make the trip while they can. Even if there's people lost in the 30 years, there could be people waiting for them. What if they're already here? Okay. Was I Is he not talking about Namasu?
I did find something like a Namazu in one of the fates. It was a boss, though. It was a big one.
Okay. Well, I have no desire to protect Namazu. Namazu are dinner.
Probably have a different name in Tyrol, though.
Love catfish. Catfish is delicious. I could hear Cassie mocking me in the background. Not presently, but like in my memory when she first learned I like catfish, going, but those are mudfish. And you wash them before you cook them. They don't have mud on them. Not when you fillet them. Ah, welcome back. On behalf of the Landsguard, you have our sincerest thanks. As I'm sure you know, Cirilja is being held in with one of our cells and awaits sentencing by the Wing of Reflection. There was a time when his crimes against Tyrol and the throne would have undoubtedly resulted in his death. That said, I believe resumption is not impossible, but Kuljaja's preventing that, though there's the matter of hit lives lost at Cirilja's hands. Those are matters you needn't concern yourselves with any longer. After all, in our canon we're establishing for Gobo, you brought us his corpse instead of him alive, because you're the Reaper, bitch. Think you'll be setting off somewhere? As it happens, home. It's not only right to come say goodbye. Would you also pass along our thanks to Kikwazana? Yes, of course. I've no doubt he'll be sad to see you go, as will the rest of the Landsguard. May you both have a safe journey. Farewell. If we have no other stops to make, let's make for Chapelier. Yay! Do we have any chit-chats that we missed? No. In that case, let's go to Chevalier's Cave. I'm barbed bougie as hell. Okay, yes, but also it's important to remember, like, any fish is a delicacy in Nebraska. There's no ocean there. There's no gulf. Where are the fish gonna come from but the Platte? Hey, there they are. And 3 am I. Umbrella Corp. Well, here we are. I see no sign of Bakulja. Perhaps the tavern keep seen them. Ah, come with colorful company today, I see. Will it be the 3 of you? We're expecting 2 more, actually. And here they are. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Addressing all her questions proved more time-consuming than I anticipated. And address them he did, without a moment's hesitation, though a Mulja of this world had exceeded my, admittedly low, expectations. Don't be exasperated at her, Bakul Jaja. Before you all leave, I wanted to treat you to one last round of tacos. Let's find a place to sit. Speaking of bougie, you know what I really want right this moment? Cream cheese and caviar. Because I just got gripped by the desire. Aren't you going to eat? I swear the tacos here in Tuliolol will change your life. Ah, well, the office appreciated. The stall needs only magics to be duly satiated. Well. And on viewing this once again, those aren't white people tacos. Those are, like, proper tacos. Wow, these tacos are amazing as entities.
If I might have your attention, everyone, today we'd offer you all a special treat. A treat for the ears.
She's back! Yay!
A special performance by Scoria, the up-and-coming songstress hailing from Alexandria.
Oh no, we established that she's terrible.
Uh-oh.
Now they're gonna actually have her sing and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be embarrassing. Her voice in the keyboard.
Oh god, this is worse than I thought. It's called dubstep, you uncultured iron.
It's called dubstep. That's cool. My, what are the chances we'd meet again here, of all places? Scoria Miku, yes? Who's been practicing every day since you left, determined to realize her dream of becoming a songstress. Much our surprise when Brookhavu approached us, asking if she could hold performances at his establishment. Brookhavu, you're exploiting the young girl's desire for fame to pay her lower wages, aren't you? Going like, hex yeah! Cheap entertainment. Now I can raise my dorp fee. Risha, so what did you think? I'm finally doing it. Bridging the gap between Tuliolal and Alexandria through music. Absolutely incredible. I'm glad I got to hear you sing before I had to leave. Leave? Does this mean you're finally going home? In that case, I'll just have to go sing there someday. I'll be the best singer they've ever seen. And no doubt about that. Looking forward to it. Something about him gives me deja vu. I sensed a similar power, but from whom? That adventurer who's always traipsing about? I shall have time later to figure it out.
A beautiful voice like that is certainly to be popular.
Here. Hopefully she visits Mamook as well. My mother would love to hear her sing. Mouth-watering tacos and an unforgettable serenading from Scoria Miku. What more could I possibly want? Time, I guess, but there's no point in trying to delay the inevitable. Alright, we're ready to go. Then let us make for Juneau without delay. The connection home is strongest there and will help us on our way. Will you be seeing us off, or are you planning to stay? Sure. I'll take the free teleport fee. I told the other echoes here that they can return to Vana'diel, but all chose to stay. They said if they're fated to fade away anyway, they'd rather seek out new adventures here. Adventurers really are a crazy sort, aren't they? If we have no further cause for delay, I shall plot a course for home, and show you the way. Concentrate on home, hold its picture in your mind. Reach out with all your heart, and the path twixt worlds will answer in kind. Please be another pathway like Azum's crystal showed us. Come on. Look like the Azum Gate. Look like the Azum Gate. Give me some sort of lore consistency. I know, if it's another one of these. Okay. Well done. I'm impressed. Pupils worthy of merit, and that is no jest. I confess you have potential. You're not just all bluster. Certainly better than a certain total loser could muster. Alright then. Until we meet again. I guess we may have overdone it a little with Shinryu. We had a lot of fun times here, didn't we? I met so many interesting people. I'll treasure these memories of Tyrell for all my days, however many that may be. And I expect to see you in Vana'diel someday, you hear? That big world of ours will always be waiting. Waiting for you. Subscribe today at whatever the website is for subscribing to FF11.
Playonline.com.
It's strange to me that I'll soon live alongside those self-same adventurers whose memories created me. Stranger still that you too may someday cross paths with them. Should that day ever come, I hope you'll afford them the same kindness you gave me. You know what? Sure, I'll pin that. Everyone go here, subscribe to Final Fantasy XI. Or wait a little bit because, like, it's gonna have a free trial soon.
Oh.
I hate to interrupt, but I don't think it's wise to waste any more of the little time they have left. But you should come back for tacos sometime. We're comrades now, after all. And we've always been short on time. And we've always been short on those, brother? Take care, you two, and safe travels. Until next time, Bakul Jaja, Gobo. Sorry, I just had a text that I needed to get in. Suddenly it seems so quiet now. Dry your tears, brother. You still have me. What tears? Out of the two of us, I'm the strong one. Sniff. We should be heading back to Mamuk. I'm sure Mother's curious to know what's become of Al, Shal, and Prisha. Yeah, I have 30 to 60 minutes before someone shows up at my door, so I don't think we have time to run it back again.
There's always next week.
Yes. Or, potentially, sooner. I am
Monday
not... If my hernia behaves, I am not opposed to just popping up here and saying, "Rar, Windurst, I want that emote, and we're going till I get it." And giving everyone an opportunity to secure as much loot as they want. Because, if everyone rolls need on that emote and I never get it, we keep going and going and going. Oh, they're in there. That's why. Vroom. Ah, you returned, Gobo. Where are Alshal and Prisha? Have they...
Yes, Mother, they've returned home.
Oh, a pretty sweet parting, I'm sure. Those you consider friend are few and far between.
I didn't say they were friends. They're comrades. Risha, Alshal, and Gobo. Nothing anyone says will change that.
It would be remiss of me not to offer thanks as well before we go. I shudder to think what would happen to not only Mamuk, but all Tuliolal had you not come to our aid. Threatened by our own ritual magic, no less. Never could we have imagined them being combined with Electrope to serve such nefarious ends, which is why the techniques for conjuring shades will henceforth be forbidden, never passed down to future generations.
We might have walked a similar path if not for you and Wuklamant. We made many mistakes during the Rite of Succession.
Hurt many people. Despite all we've done, we've given a second chance, and so long as there are those who believe in us, we will keep trying to live up to their expectations. I wish that they weren't the mighty and the mystic, because then my brain takes a second to decide which head I need to be voicing. I wish they were like the mighty and the wise or something.
We found the right path now and won't stray from it again. We refuse to be a burden to our comrades.
Bakuljaja.
It's not too late to find yours as well, Father. If there's one thing I've learned, people need only the opportunity to change.
Perhaps you're right, son. Perhaps you're right.
If you're ever in need of help again, don't hesitate to call on me. Your enemies will rue the day they met Bakul Jaja.
Are we bringing Bakul Jaja along with us to the fourth coming up? Perhaps violence shouldn't be our first solution. You could learn a thing or two from the vow of reason, brother. But do you suppose Prisha and Alshal made home safely? Hope they can come back and see us someday. Oh, I'll find a way to go visit them first. I still intend to build gateways between all of the different planes so that everyone can travel freely between them. Rawr. A pile of stuff. I love stuff. Memories within Juno stir once more. Perhaps the adventures there have new knowledge to share with you. Yeah, I don't care about the knowledge in Juno. Sorry. I'm sure plenty of people do. Credits. Easy to become Gilgamesh.
Should be in here. Why is it not in here?
I mentioned that Prisha is like goals. Oh my god, I need her outfit.
Hmm.
Something wrong? It's nothing, just thinking on all we've been through. That was some adventure. At the beginning, I had nothing. Bum, bum. It's a good song. No name, no memory of who I was. Only a vague sense of duty to guide me. With each battle, we fought our way forward, and eventually I would remember. The power of tacos. I remembered I was fighting to protect tacos. Yay, tacos.
Taco.
Something more valuable than any treasure. Tacos!
Dubstep.
Dubstep!
Miku voice.
Dubstep and Hatsune Miku, dubstep, and tacos. Most valuable things in the universe. You fight to protect it as well. Which is how I know we will meet again. Until that day. Let's be off. Adventure calls. We'll leave the light on. I don't know what that's a reference to. But it's sweet.
Maybe it's their way of saying, don't worry, we'll keep this game running in case you want to play it.
Damn it, that murders my whole destroy both games and create a unified game theory.
Oh no.
On the other side. Has no title. Well, there's stuff to look at.
Oh yeah, the
Framer
kit.
Frame kit. Some orchestrion rolls, and Prisha. Get my weapon out of there. She just stands. She doesn't do things. She's not one of the jumpy wind-ups. Yay! I have my very own Prisha now. Now part of me is expecting Halabali to look at me and make the Ojo-sama laugh.
You don't got it?
I can't do it well. I don't have it.
Oh! Everyone needs to do the Ojo-sama laugh. The last thing we do before we end stream is we go back to our place and we check out all these new orchestratals. So we got music to listen to. What are these rewards? This is Despair is still playing. So we have to do the battle theme. We have A Time for Prayer, Happily Ever After, One Last Time, and the main theme from FF11. Okay. So let's see. That's the Vana'diel March 2. Here's the battle theme. Fifth Ode, A Time for Prayer. This song makes me sleepy. One Last Time. That's a really simple song. The main theme from Final Fantasy XI. Hey, that's a song we were hearing in the cutscene. Okay. And last, we'll find someone to raid and take everyone out to the tune of Happily Ever After.
Okay, I think yours. No. I like this one.